On to first alert weather, hot and humid end of the week. And Chief Meteorologist McKenna King today feels like it was a big reason why it was a hot end of the week.
Hottest day of the year thus far, 97 degrees. That's toasty. It's a little bit later than normal. We talked about that. Typically, we see 97 degrees a couple weeks earlier. This is the latest we have hit 97. It's the latest we've been that hot since back in 2007. Regardless, it was a warm day out there, and with that humidity, you factor it in, those feels like temps. We're close to the triple digits for most of North Texas. I want to take a look at current temperatures right now. Notice we sit at 84 degrees in Fort Worth. We're still at 84 in Dallas, 87 at DFW. That's the spot we hit 97 degrees at 3:30 this afternoon. We still sit at 86 degrees in Denton. It is a warm evening as you step out. Thankfully, we had a little bit of that breeze to factor in today. You want that breeze when temperatures are as warm as they were. Let's take a look at tomorrow's planner, because tomorrow will be similar to today. We start the day in the upper 70s. We head to the upper 80s by lunchtime. Tomorrow afternoon, I've got a forecast high of 95 degrees. But again, going to be feeling a little bit hotter thanks to that humidity. A little bit breezy too for our Friday. That breeze, though, fortunately mixes out some of that moisture in the air, so dew points don't get crazy high. It's the humid feel, but it's not quite the oppressive feel. So we'll be grateful for that breeze once again tomorrow. Now, something I do want to talk about. This is new today. This is a look at our drought monitor across the state. Now, fortunately for North Texas, we have not been dealing with a drought really at any point this year. We have seen quite the rain, and we had a little bit of an extended storm season. But take a look down into the Texas Hill Country, down into central Texas. This is that latest update. Notice still under some level of drought. In fact, in that darkest red, that's that exceptional drought. Here's how it compares, how it looked with last week's update. Notice how that expands. Of course, this is an area devastated by deadly flooding across the central Texas region. Big question, though, from a lot of folks is, why is there still a drought in this region following a time span when people got upwards of 7 to 18 inches of rain in some of those highest spots? So let's talk about that. Too much rain fell in a very short period of time, and what that leads to is just a whole lot of runoff. A lot of that rainfall ends up back into the rivers, back into the waterways and the drainage areas. The dirt and the soil doesn't have enough time to soak that all in. What you need to eliminate a drought is slow, steady rains over a few days or a few weeks. Otherwise, that drought lingers even after very heavy rains. Now, as far as rain chances go, none for us, and really most of Texas is dry as we get into tomorrow, but those storm chances will start to build as we head into the upcoming weekend. We will see those afternoon storm chances. Now, check this out tonight if you're headed out. Moon has rose. We've got the farthest full moon from the sun of the year. This is the buck or thunder moon. Check that out if you get some time this evening into tomorrow. It'll still look pretty beautiful as we head into Friday night with a lot of clear sky. As we head into this weekend, it's those afternoon and evening storm chances. These will be slow moving storms, so they bring that risk for some localized flooding. Something to be mindful of, not a washout, but those scattered storms. We start to dry out into next week. We'll be right back.